Hello everybody, Andrew Good Guy here, and today I'm doing a video a lot of you guys requested, a plush video. Yes, I'll be going over all my plushies I own in general, including cushions, squishmallows, etc. And I'll be doing all the characters I own. So, I have different characters in different franchises and much more. So to begin things off, I decided to do the Angry Birds first. Here's my favorite plush ever, Red. Now, this is one of the first plushies I actually owned. I can't really remember where I got him from, but I think it was in 2011 when I was in Spain and I ended up finding this gift shop, as I mentioned in the Scrat Essay video. As you can see, he's still in neat condition. He's 3 inches tall, and apparently these things are quite really rare to get, so I'm pretty happy I own him. Next up are the Blues. Well, this is my first one I got. I got him the same way I got Red, and then I got this one and this one from eBay. As you can tell, there's a size difference. These guys are 5 inches and this guy is only 4 inch. The same as the red one. The next one is Chuck. Again, I got him the same way as I did Red. He's 3 inches tall, like the Blues and Red. And he's still in really good condition. The next one is Bomb. This one's different because I actually got him from a different Spain shop when I was younger. But however, I've lost the original one, so this one I got from eBay. Still, he looks identical to the one I used to own. Here is Matilda. Again, I got her the same way as I did with Red, Blue, and Chuck. She's really epic. She also has the open beak thing, which I really like. And she's also 3 inches. Next up is Terrence. This hat is actually just optional. I'll just have it on him. But yes, this one I got from eBay. I always had dreams in my head when I was sleeping of getting this plushie, and when he came to my house for the first time, I was honestly shocked. He's in great condition for how old he is. The next plush is Hal. I got this one for my 17th birthday from a friend who had this plushie, as well as a few pigs, which I'll actually mention later. He's in great condition, and sadly, this is the closed beak Hal. I really wanted the open one, but apparently he's really expensive on eBay. Next up is Bubbles. I got him from eBay. He's in great condition. They had really weird damaged tags and I didn't like them, so I just cut the old tags off. They weren't in good condition and they looked really bad, so I decided to cut them off. The next one is the most expensive Angry Birds plush I had to buy, the inflated Bubbles. This guy is perfect mint condition for how old this plushie is. There's no damages, it's all perfectly correct. The tag is actually spot on perfect, but he doesn't have a tag, so that's the only problem with it. But yeah, he is inflated Bubbles. This is one of my favorite plushies. Next up is Stella. I got her off eBay. I also forgot to mention that the inflated Bubbles came from eBay too. And just like Bubbles, she had a really damaged tag that was really shriveled and it made the plush look ugly. So I decided to cut it off as well. And yes, her hair doesn't really stand up properly, so I like it like this. When it's pushed back, it's really crappy. Now here's where things get weird. So this is my Icebird. I got him from a YouTuber you guys might know called Maximus Overdrive on eBay, of course. I did a really good deal with him and I cut half the price because the delivery was insane, but I paid for the amount he was priced for on eBay. Of course, he's in mint condition. His tag is really good. And I'm happy for Maximus for giving me this to him. But do you want to know what's funny about this? I tried to order him off not one, but 2 sellers. And I was trying to get this one, but they kept sending me 8-inch Icebirds, which I thought was hysterical, but at the same time, it kind of annoyed me at the same time. But thankfully, on my 3rd attempt, I got the right size. Next up is one of my prized possessions, a tagged 2011 Angry Birds Red plush. This has the original tags from the original release. This is the original one. It was priced for $9.95, of course. My friend got this for me from a Spanish charity shop. This actually happened like last year, actually. So this is one of my favorites in the entire collection. And as you can see, I own 2 Reds. But this one will forever be my favorite since I've had him most of my life. Here is the only Seasons plushie I own, which I plan to get more red versions of this in the future. Devil Red. This one was really exciting to get because this guy was really expensive, but luckily on eBay someone charged him less. And gave me a few presents too, like stickers. But unfortunately I had to go through a custom charge, so... But hey, this one is really cool. Here is the movie red I got from Rovio. This one was really awesome to get. I was really excited to get this from Rovio. Here are my Birds on the Run plushies. They didn't have Bomb, but I'm really happy they had blue. I think the red one was my first main Angry Bird plush I got from a store in over years when the originals were finished. Unfortunately, this one has a rip in an embarrassing area. Oof. Here are 2 hatchling plushies I own. I'm not really big into the hatchlings, but I got these from a charity store when I was visiting a store with my friend one time. So I got these for $10. Here are 2 Angry Birds keychain plushies. I have a Leonard one, but yeah. I got this one from Dublin Comic Con this year, and I got this one from Rovio 2 years ago. Here are the plushies that Tiffany Fisher Artist made me recently. So here is Andrew. I really like this plush very much, even though I prefer the original one that Tiffany uses. It's good though, I still like the plush. And then there's Triangle from the new travel spin-off series Red. It got delayed till next year, so you won't see him for a while. Here is another Angry Birds keychain plush I own. I got him from an arcade from a mini claw machine. This is for the Angry Birds movie 2, which is an awful movie. And here is my prized pupil, the Mighty Eagle. This plushie was really exciting to get because I got it from an Irish store. Well, not really Irish store, but second-hand store online for $40. Honestly, I'm really happy I got him. He's a great plush. He's giant, nice and big. He is hard to take around everywhere, like what Luigi did say on his channel. And yeah, it's a great plush. Definitely one of my favorites. And the last bird is a Yoda bird from Angry Birds Star Wars 2. I got him from an Irish secondhand shop. He was only $5, and it's a decent plush. Even though I'm not really a big fan of Angry Birds Star Wars. Obviously, we can't have the Angry Birds without the pigs. This is King Pig. I got him off eBay 2 years ago, and he's a really, really good plush. The tag is still really good, and he's still in well good condition. And the crown is perfect. Here's my first Minion Pig plush. This one I actually got the same way as Red, Chuck, not Stella. Red, Chuck, Blue, Matilda, and this guy, of course. Same way, got it from Spain in a shop. This guy is one of my favorites. I cut the tag off it years ago, which is pretty sad. But he is really, really good, and I really love this plushie a lot. Now, as I mentioned with Hal, I got some Angry Birds plushies for my 17th birthday from a friend. And this is one of them. Yes, his ear's been turned off because his dog actually did chew on it years ago. But I still really like it. I simply cover it up with his Corporal Pig helmet that he's been having for years. He couldn't find his original Foreman Pig hat, so he gave me the hat still. And now he wears it. So he's Corporal Pig now. Next up is Foreman Pig. Again, same way. It was from my friend. He gave it to me for my 17th birthday. He's still a great plush, and he's really cool. Next up is this Crownless King Pig, which I use as a minion pig. He's still really good. I got him the same way as, of course, the other plushies I just showcased. Here's an 8-inch pig. Again, same way how I got him. But honestly, this one is actually really cool. I like this plushie a lot, and he's just epic, you know? He's a big old piggy. I'm a big piggy. And I love that so much. Next up is this Corporal Pig. When I tried to get a new Corporal, they sent me the wrong size, and I was very disappointed. But hey, at least this one has the helmet still intact. So at least it won't be able to rip off. Oh, and I also got him off the same store as I got Mighty Eagle from online. And finally, the final Angry Birds plushie for this collection is this tiny pig, which again I got the same way as I got Hal and some of the other pigs. Now, this pig, he looks good condition, right? Listen to his voice box. That is creepy. And here is my Leonard keychain that I have on my bag for my computer for college. So, yep. So that is my entire Angry Birds plush collection. But here's the thing though. We're not finished. We have to get to the rest of it. So let's get every single plush out of this damn closet and present them. Here is the old Andrew Guy plush. I'll be getting a new remastered version of this one because his design changed, and he's very old. And obviously as a kid, I made an embarrassing thing there, so I regret making that. Next one. So first off, to start off the licensed plushies, I decided to go ahead and pick Ice Age first. So here is Scrat, the one you all know and love from Scrat Travels. This plushie has taken a lot of beatings because, as you can tell, some of the rips on his tail. He doesn't look great in quality, but he's still a really intact plush, and he's my favorite. Out of all the plushies I own, this guy is my favorite outside of Red. Next up is Scratay. This was actually my sister's before she actually got rid of it. But I actually managed to save it before she was thrown out. So, yep, I love this plushie a lot. Next up is Baby Scrat from Ice Age Scrat Tales. This one is able to talk. So you squeeze its belly. Oh wait, I turned it off. As I was saying, it makes sound when you push its belly. Really? Oh, come on. There we go. It's the voices from Carrie Walgren from Scrat Tales. So when I got this plush announcement, I was so excited, and immediately I bought it as soon as I could, even if it took a while. The next plush I have is Sid. I won him with the Buck Wild box. He's creepy, and I really kind of wish I got a different Sid plush. The next up is Diego. I like Diego. He's a really cool character in the Ice Age series. He was really treated terribly in the later films. He's got a nice plush design. He does. But still, I kind of wish I got a better quality plush. And finally, to end off Ice Age, we have Buck Wild. Remember the one with the two-eye thing? Oh my god, that is creepy. But outside of that, yeah, this plushie is really good. It's perfectly sized. I like how it is. And it's a really good plush overall. The next franchise I'm going to take a look at is Sonic. So here's Sonic from Scrat Travels. This is a Sonic X plushie. I'm not really sure if it's the anime or if it's anything like that. But again, I got him the same way as I got Scrat Red and Scratay. So I got him from the Spanish gift shop. And he's a really good plush for how long I've had him for. Next up is Tails. This is a really nice, sweet story how I got this plushie. So I was trying to get him in a claw machine, but my friend actually won him for me. So this was awesome when I actually won, when I got a Tails plushie. So I'm giving my friend Super Mario Fan 2005 a big shout out for that. The next plushie is Knuckles. I got him at Dublin Comic Con. He's an official one because he's the exact same plush brand as Tails. I'm really happy I have this one. I was really hoping I'd get Knuckles whenever I could. Next up is Shadow. Now this one was weird because I thought it was bootleg, but apparently it's real, so I just went ahead with the sale guy. So yeah, this is Shadow. It's a character I really wanted to get for a while. I'm happy I own him. Next up, I have Supersonic. Again, I got him at Comic Con. Same area where I got Shadow. And I think this one is official too, but I'm not really sure. But I think it is official, so yep. It's a decent Sonic plush that's, pretty good. Supersonic. To wrap up the proper Sonic plushies, I have Classic Sonic. And I won him from a claw machine at the same arcade I won Tails. This one's really good. It's part of the Sega Amusements. And he's just really good quality plush for a claw machine win. And now we have the only things I own from Squishmallows. I have a Sonic Squishmallow. Sorry if the lighting is bad. I try to get better lighting, but this is not really great. But yeah, this is a Sonic Squishmallow, a Tails Squishmallow, and a Knuckles Squishmallow. So how I got these, I got this guy from when I was on a day out. I got this one from my auntie for my 18th birthday. And I got Tails a few days after my 18th birthday because my auntie gave me Knuckles, so I knew I had to get Tails. One more thing I forgot to mention, I also have Space Scrap for Ice Age. Okay, now that's Ice Age done. My SNA won this from a claw machine, and after years of having it, she gave it to me in a sign of good luck for my future. So I'm very grateful for her, and if I do go visit my school, I will of course thank her again. The next plushies I want to talk about is actually a series I never thought I'd ever get plushies for, but it's Super Mario. This one is a claw machine win, as you can tell by the tags and by the people who made the plushie. Yes, White House Leisure. Most of my plushies are White House Leisure when it comes to claw machine wins. This one is great. I won him randomly on a claw machine first go. I was very happy I won him. Speaking of Mario, Super Mario Brothers Movie Fan 2005 also gave me these for my 17th birthday. These were my first ever Mario plushies. I got Luigi and I got Mario. So this one was a great present. Next up we have Peach. I won this one. Well, I didn't win it. My friend Super Mario Bros. 2005 gave it to me. But he got it apparently from a claw machine. I'm not really sure. I might ask him again in the future. But here are the claw machine Mario wins. First up is Yoshi. I really wanted a Yoshi plushie all my life, and I'm really happy I own this one. And I won him 3 times after I tried it. After I saw Puss in Boots: The Last Wish for the second time in the arcade. The next one is also a first try win, and that is Toad. I won him randomly just as I was going to see Puss in Boots: The Last Wish in the arcade. So that was kind of funny. And yeah, I have Toad. He saw Puss in Boots with me. The next plushies I want to showcase are the Five Nights at Freddy's plushies. I only own 2, and I'm still trying to look for Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica. I mean, Bonnie and Chica, not Freddy. Because Freddy is right here. This is the first one I owned. I lost him for a bit, but I actually got him from a US shop, in a gift shop. This is an official one. This came out in 2016, but I actually lost him for 2 years because he was in a bush hiding from me for 6 years. I found him all mossy, and I gave him a good old clean, and he's good as new. This guy is no longer covered in wildlife, and he's very much fresh. The only thing is that you'll notice is his ears where it used to be like this, but now sometimes they do close in around his face, which is okay. There he goes, he dies again. And the last one is Foxy. I was gonna get the 8-inch version, but he wasn't in stock. It's the same place I got Freddy in the US store. As you could tell from the tag, if you can read it, it was 2017. I thought it was 2016, huh? But yes, I got Foxy. The next round of plushies are actually video game Sony plushies. So these came from the Sony era of PlayStation, like the old school PlayStation. I don't really own classic plushies, well, not classic plushies. Yeah, classic plushies of these characters, but I did get re-releases of them. So the first character, which by the way, I do not give a crap if he's owned by Microsoft now. I don't care. He's still a PlayStation character to me. The first character is Crash Bandicoot. I got this one at Comic-Con. I got him actually a few months ago. He's great condition, and he was the best money I spent at that con that day. The next one is Dr. Neo Cortex. I got him the same way as Crash. I got him at Comic-Con. And this one is the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy version. And he has a beard, by the way. Just letting you guys know. Respect the beard. But yeah, this is Cortex. And the last PlayStation character on his plush is Parappa the Rapper from Scratch Travels, if people remember him. Yes, this character is... I got him from a convention, my first convention, and he was pretty expensive, but still, he's the best money I spent all day over there. The next plushies I'm going to present are the Nickelodeon plushies. I have a few Nickelodeon plushies, not a lot, but a few. So the first one is SpongeBob. I got him for my 6th birthday. He's had a bit of damage in his arm. I remember when he broke. I got this for my auntie, and yeah, I really like SpongeBob. So he's baggy. I like that. he's very baggy indeed. But yeah, this is SpongeBob. But obviously you can't have SpongeBob without Patrick. I got him at Build-A-Bear. I was looking everywhere for him. He used to have a sound chip that used to play the SpongeBob theme. But of course, I pressed it too many times and it died, so rip. The next plushie I got was Plankton. My granny got him from the same gift shop I got Red, Scrat, and Sonic a few years ago. Plankton is not in the best shape because his eye had a weird loss of fabric, as you can see. But yeah, this is cool. I like Plankton. The next one is Mikey from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. He is one of the recent plushies I won from a claw machine. But yeah, I like the headband. I like it all. I like the shell. It feels weird having this like fabric. It's weird. But yeah, this is the Mikey plush. And to wrap up the Nickelodeon plush, this guy technically counts as a Nickelodeon plush because he did have his own show, Nickelodeon, and that is the Rabid. I got him the same way as Red, Sonic, and Scrat, of course, from the same shop. He is very cool. He still has his old tags, which I'm surprised he didn't cut off. But yeah, of course, he also has an embarrassing rip as well. That is just weird. And Yeah, this guy isn't very soft as he used to be. He used to be pretty soft. But yeah, this is one of my favorite plushies from the old era of gaming. So yeah, this is a Rabid. And to begin a big marathon of plushies, I'm going to show you the next plushie, which is an Among Us plushie. I got him from a claw machine by accident when I was trying to win another plushie on my 17th birthday in an arcade. But honestly, this plushie is pretty solid for what it is. I'm still annoyed I won this thing, but hey, at least I won it, so that's cool. The next plushie is Lovely Devil. You could tell his name is Lovely Devil because it is stated on the tag. So there you go. This was given to me randomly by a Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day? This was randomly given to me on Valentine's Day, and honestly, it's a pretty decent plush. He has a little bow tie or something. I'm not really sure what that is. And he also has a little cape as well. But yeah, this is a random plushie that is like non-licensed I really like. The next plush is Tom Nook. I got this guy from Spain in a supermarket the last time I went, actually. And he likes money. And finally, to wrap up the non-Disney and NBC Universal plushies, we have an M&M. He's still tagged. It's the blue one, even though I like the red one the most. My auntie got from me in the NY M&M's World store for my 17th birthday. Honestly, I really liked that she gave me a whole crap ton of M&Ms. Because M&Ms, if you don't know, are actually my favorite candy. Now here comes the weird stage. We're coming to other characters from Disney, Warner Brothers, and Paramount. This one is going to be big because I have a lot of Disney and Universal plushies. So let's begin off with the smaller characters that I own from Warner Brothers. The first plush is Tom from Tom and Jerry. I was going for Jerry. I didn't win him though, but I got Tom. I will get Jerry eventually because he's still in the claw machines in the arcade I just went to. He's my newest one. I won him actually this month. I won him a few weeks ago. The next two plushies are Rick and Morty. I got these because my dad actually found them in a Spanish shop when he was on a trip. They're still really good. I think the same guys who made them are White Leisure. Yep, they are White Leisure. So these were supposed to be claw machine plushies, but he ended up getting them at the store. And to finally wrap up the Warner Brothers and Paramount thing, we have Stan from South Park. I call him Kyle in the Scratch Travel series because I actually didn't know his name at the time as a kid. But yeah, this plushie is pretty good. Even though his legs are still rusted. I got him because my dad actually owned him as a kid. He also owned the other characters too, but he still can't find them. So that's fine. And finally, the difficult part. The Disney and Universal plushies. So let's start off with Disney. And why not start with Disney with the corporate evil mascot himself, Mickey Mouse. This plushie has been with me all my life. This was actually one of the plushies my mom and dad first got me when I was born. Yeah, I had him stored in the attic for years, but I decided to bring him down recently in the Scratch Travel's birthday episode. And honestly, he's still in mint condition after like 18 years, so that's epic. Speaking of old Disney plushies, we have Chicken Little. I got this guy from eBay for my 16th birthday, or I think it's 15th? Yeah, 15th birthday. And he's in great condition after 18 years. He still has his original tag from the movie. And he's a great plush. And he's in Scratch Travels. He's one of the main characters. And also, his t-shirt is not that damaged, because the other times I tried looking for this plushie, the t-shirt always looked terrible. So I'm happy I got one with the right t-shirt that looked perfect and clean. The next plushie is quite tall. It is Jack Skellington. This is one of my favorite plushies that I got because I got this one from the Disney store. And he was actually one of my last purchases at the Disney store I used to go to in my local shopping mall before it closed down. But yes, he's a great plush. I'm a big fan of The Nightmare Before Christmas. Next up is 22 from Soul. I like this character a lot. She's the best character in the movie. She actually glows at her cheeks. If you see closely, you'll see that her cheeks are lighting up. I got this one from a very big clothes chain in my country, but yeah, it's licensed and real. The next plushie is Stitch. I won him from a claw machine. He's still in good condition. All he does is sit. He can't really stand. But you can't make him stand, but his legs are forced to be sitting, so that's kind of cringe. Next up is Spider-Man. I won him from a claw machine. My friends actually tried to help me win them, and I was very happy I won them because I actually used all my tokens, and then my friends actually used their tokens, and we managed to win them. So that's pretty cool. Because I messed up on the last shot when I tried to get them, and then my friends helped me get them, and I ended up winning them. So this one is from Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, that one show no one gives a shit about. So yeah. Next up is Wade. Hey everyone, Wade. Yeah, this is a claw machine win as well. I won him from a claw machine. I was very happy I won him. My friend actually won him, but he gave him to me because, well, oh no, it was, yeah, it was a Wade. He won a Wade, but, he actually gave it to me, and then I actually ended up winning another one, so I gave that one back to him. Yeah, this one's a really good plush. I like it a lot. Wait, I think that was Ember. No, I won this one from the claw machine. I won Wade. And then I also won Ember. He won Ember. And then I won Ember as well. So, kind of funny. And speaking of Ember, we have Ember Lumen. Yes, this plushie is really good. I like this plushie. The fire effects are weird. Also, no, we don't need white underwear, please. I don't like that. I don't like seeing that. That's just not right for Ember. I don't know why that's a complaint I have, but it's just such an overused thing that plush manufacturers do. But yeah, Ember Lumen. And that wraps it up for Disney. Next up is NBC Universal, but before we begin, I actually do want to showcase my Bandai Namco plushies I forgot to show. First up is the Pac-Man Ghost. It's red, and I forgot its name, but it still has its tag. I want it from a mini claw machine. Next up is a plush I really wanted. I won 6 from Little Nightmares. She's great. She's one of my favorite plushies. The coat is actually removable. Well, I think it is. Yeah, it is removable, but it takes a lot of work to do it. But yeah, this is the 6th plushie. Oh yeah, my only main complaint is that she wears all black, even though she wears like a gray top and white shorts in the games. And finally, we have Mono. Yes, this one actually does have a helmet removal. As you can see here, just Mono's face. He has a big coat on. For some reason, there's a weird manufacturing thing where his pants keep falling down. As you can see here, the pants keep falling down, and I can't keep the pants on him. And finally, my next plushie line is the Universal Studios plushies. All the characters are owned by Universal, and all more will be here. So to begin, let's start with the mascot. We have Woody Woodpecker. He's the mascot of the company. I don't really care if he's not really relevant anymore, but still, he is the mascot of the company. I love this guy so much. Actually, fun fact, this plushie was really sweetly given to me by a claw machine vendor. Basically, last year in Orlando, I was trying to win it from the claw machine, but I kept failing. The vendor actually came in, and he saw this, and he said, give me a second, I need to move past. I was like, okay. So I moved past, he opened the claw machine, and he gave me Woody. I was like, oh, that's so sweet of you. He's like, no problem, that plushie's been in here for years. So yes, he was in here for years, and I finally got him out, and he's really happy to be here. And as many people know, you can't have the illumination without the minions. Yes, I have 2 minions. I got this one from an art and hobby store a few years ago, and I won him from a claw machine a year ago. This is my favorite minion, Bob, and this is Dave, also my favorite minion. I'm not really into the minions as much as I was as a kid, but hey, at least I like the minions, so that's pretty cool. Well, I used to, but I do like these plushies in particular. And to wrap up Illumination, we have Snowball from The Secret Life of Pets, a movie I literally don't care about. This plushie is really, really sad because I got him from a store, the same store as Yoda actually, but unfortunately this guy was in a worse situation because he was surrounded by a graveyard of plushies. Holy crap, when I went in, this guy was the last man standing. He was in a hellhole full of ripped up plushies from little kids and puppets dead. It was terrifying. So I saved him from his misery and bought him for like a $5. So yeah, he's probably traumatized. But at least he's Rabbit's best friend in Scrap Travels, so that's cool. And finally, we get to the end of the plushie routes with the DreamWorks characters. Because then, afterwards, I will be telling you how many plushies I own and all of that. So let's start off with Puss in Boots. I got this guy from an arcade vendor. I actually redeemed him with my tickets. And I was very happy I got him because he was a lot of tickets. I spent a lot of time playing a certain game and it was just so tiring, but I managed to get him in the end. And yeah, so Puss in Boots. Next one is Perito. This is Perito from Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I got him on Amazon Germany because everyone was trying to sell him on eBay for like monstrous money. But yeah, he's the best boy. He's gonna lick you. Lick. There you go. You got licked by Perito. Next up is Gingy. I won him from a claw machine, and he's in great condition. I really like this plushie. He's flat. He's not really good at standing. He's terrible at standing. He can't even do this. Kinda sad. But hey, he's still a good plushie. Our second to last franchise is Trolls. So the first one is Poppy. This is one of my favorite plushies. She used to have a little string, but it's actually detached now, which is kind of sad. I couldn't find a stitch, so I'll probably replace that stitch soon. She's great. She was originally from a claw machine, but I bought her from the claw machine because the vending machine... I bought her from a claw machine because the guy actually did offer to sell his plushies from the claw machine, so I actually got Poppy. While I was on that, I also got Guy Diamond from the claw machine. He was a bit more expensive than Poppy, but it made up to 15 bucks, so it wasn't that bad. I got him in England as well as Poppy, because I was visiting my uncle at the time. The next plush is Branch. I've been looking everywhere for him, but I finally got him, and just like 22, his cheeks used to light up. Well, they kind of do. They're just dying. But yeah, this plushie I got from the clothesline is 22. So yeah, he was pretty cool, I guess. I got him when I went to see the Meg 2, and oh my god, that movie sucked. And finally, we have Viva. I won her from a claw machine on my 18th birthday with my college friends. And the only thing I have is she doesn't have a nose, and that's kind of freaky. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I like this plushie. I also like the texture in her back. It's really good. But recently, I was at a toy store and found out there was a better version of her that was in the exact same pose, had the exact same textures on her body, but had a better face. And I cringed. Just before I get to the last plushies, I also want to showcase two others I actually forgot to. This is Snoopy. I got him from Build-A-Bear. He's a very personal plushie of mine because I always have him by my bed, and I love Snoopy a lot. I read the comics as a kid, and I've seen the movie. And yeah, I just love Snoopy a lot. He's one of my favorite plushies, and he's always on my bed. And the last one is Scrat's Acorn. I forgot to show this when I was showing Scrat, because I was trying to look for it. But here it is. And now, finally, we get to the final five. And the final five are the bad guys. I won all of these on the same day in a claw machine, kind of, because I actually won two on another day. But I did end up winning all of them, but gave away the wolf and snake to my friends. So the first one is Mr. Wolf. Oh my god, I'm so happy I have Mr. Wolf. He's really cool. He's one of the best bad guy characters. He's gay, and you guys can't judge me on that. But yes, this plushie is really good. I love the tail. I love all the textures of this plushie. It's perfect. Next up is my favorite bad guys character, my favorite DreamWorks character, and my first ever Irish claw machine win, which being Mr. Snake. This guy is really cool and gay as well. But yeah, I love this plushie. The Hawaiian shirt is perfect. I really hope this one comes back for the Bad Guys 2 for 2025, or maybe a new costume in the claw machine. I would very much like a new Mr. Snake plush to add to my Bad Guys collection, as well as the other character skins too. But yes, I was really hoping they'd release the tracksuit skin for the Christmas special for claw machines, but they didn't. So that's kind of sad, but hey, I got this one. Next up is Mr. Shark. This guy I won from the claw machine, second before Miss Tarantula, but he's still a really good plushie. Our second last plush is Mr. Piranha. I won him from the claw machine last, and he was my last bad guy plush I needed to win from the claw machine. He's not my favorite character from the series, but he's still a really, really good character. He's fun, and I like him a lot. And finally, after more than a half an hour, we have the last plushie, Miss Tarantula. She was my first plushie I won on the day when I was trying to win the rest of the bad guys. She was really hard to get because of her damn legs with the claw, but she is one of my favorite bad guys plushies because of her design. She's perfect. The only problem is her hair is a bit weird and very textured, and it sometimes tends to shed, but it's not really shedding as much as I thought it would. But yes, this is my last plush of the day, Miss Tarantula. And that rounds up to 110 plushies. Yes, they are blocking my door. It's giant. This collection's huge. I'm very happy I actually have all these. And guys, I won't stop collecting these because, you know, plushies are really cool. But yeah, I tried to get all of them as visible as I could. It looks like an infestation, holy crap. But I tried my best to get everybody viewable. You might not see some like 6, or some will be a dead giveaway like Red and Andrew Bird. And then there'll be peekers over there. And then of course you've got Wade. But yes, everybody, this is it. The most requested video I've had. The plush collection video. This is every single plushie I own. It's massive. This collection's huge, and it's going to continue growing. So, without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay good, guys.